Okay, hello, my smiling faces, my Duang With You Duang watchers, my TeeTee Poor stands. So it is finally time to watch Poor's new OST or the last OST for Duang With You or Duang which is Found. So I was thinking I did see some of the pictures already this morning because it was like an influx on my feed anyways, but I was like, oh my god, it's so cute. But I was thinking now that I was more so, I was like, oh my god, because for Heart's timing, he was also kind of looking for what's it called, looking for Duang or looking for TeeTee in that. So it was it's kind of interesting, at the very ending he ended up finding him, right? So I'm guessing it's gonna be another play on that where he's kind of looking or for him in this. I don't know if it's necessarily again as him being Shin and TeeTee being Duang or whatever, but I have a feeling that's what it's kind of gonna be about because again the song is called Found, and yeah, I'm not ready because I know I'm gonna end up crying because the song already made me cry while watching when I heard it in the ending of the last episode, the finale. So that's why I also didn't wear makeup today because I'm just if I'm gonna bawl, I'm just gonna full on bawl, I don't care. So yeah, but I am excited to see again more of the concept because I do like that they did a whole matching thing, and then also it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Glai MV, or I think it was Glai, right? MV that he did for the Your Sky OST, where again they're both outside or outdoors, and it's kind of them having a cute moment. I feel it's gonna be kind of similar in that way, maybe, but obviously different vibes of a song. But yeah, well, let's just go ahead and watch, y'all. The little stars too. Oh, he looks so good though. So soft.
ฉันไม่เคยมีความรู้สึกกับใครไม่ว่าอะไรสักอย่างเหมือนคนไม่มีหัวใจ
He's even smiling. This these lyrics.
เพราะใจโดนทำร้ายทุกทีฉันเลยต้องเก็บใจอยู่ทุกทีเจ้าใจเริ่มจากรักษาไม่หายแต่โลกทั้งใบกลับเปลี่ยนไปเมื่อฉันได้พบเธอทันใดเปลี่ยนให้ฉันมีความรู้สึกอีกครั้งขอบคุณวันนี้ที่เธอเคียงข้างฉันขอบคุณที่มีกันและกันขอบคุณดาวบนฟ้านับร้อยพันที่ทำให้ฉันและเธอได้พบกันเธอเป็นดังบทเพลงที่ฉันตามหามานานแสนนานขอบคุณที่ได้เข้ามาให้รู้ทุกช่วงเวลาที่มีเธอฉันมีความสุขเธอเปลี่ยนให้ทุกๆลมหายใจให้ในทุกวันมีแรงก้าวไปจากนี้ไม่กลัวอะไรแค่ฉันและเธอกอดกันไว้แค่รอวันนี้มันนานแสนนานคำตอบคำเดียวที่ใจต้องการก็คือเธอก็คือเธอ
Looks good though. They both do bullet. Little run. Oh, I really hope they shot that. Cute.
และโลกฉันใบก็เปลี่ยนไปเมื่อฉันได้พบเธอทันใดเปลี่ยนให้ฉันมีความรู้สึกอีกครั้งขอบคุณวันนี้ที่เธอเคียงข้างฉันจากนี้ไปจนชั่วนิรันดร์ขอบคุณดาวบนฟ้านับร้อยพันที่ทำให้ฉันและเธอได้รักกันเธอเป็นดังบทเพลงที่ฉันตามหามานานแสนนานขอบคุณที่ได้เข้ามาให้รู้ทุกช่วงเวลาที่รักเธอฉันมีความสุข
It's acting cute. At the was so sweet. Good lord. That was so sweet. God. Lord. Again, I'm pretty sure it's like just like, yeah, because they didn't put like, in captions like of being in character. So I don't know, because I think if like it applies both ways, like, as him being Shin to Duang, or like Por being like to T in this situation, like, you know what I mean? Because like they just both like really complete each other, and like again, them being each other's like safe zone. I'm just like, I think that also like makes me feel like get emotional too for him, because like it's like he's basically like saying like thank you as well for TeeTee for like choosing him and like coming into his life, and them being like partners and everything like that, because again, they have really good chemistry. Like, it's insane like to see how far they've both come since they started in DMD. So I'm just like, and then like again, like just thinking about how the ending of episode 12 too just made me like like it's very like, because like you feel like full from like watching the series again, but then like you feel like a little missing whole like part of you like gone with the series as well. And then I think it's more so too like them doing their like last little ments or stuff like that, or yeah, like thank yous to like the characters like the last 2 days. Like, I know they did it for the first time like at the end of the finale, and then they did it again like the day after, like on Sunday again, like to thank everyone. And then I keep seeing like TeeTee like posting like things of like being like, oh, like I think it was for like of a picture of them two here, and he's like, oh, like I'm just imagining Dong and shit. And I'm just like, sir, I'm like, you're rubbing more salt into our wounds. Like, I'm already like still very emotional about the whole end, like the ending of the series, and he just keeps saying stuff like that. And then again, like we keep getting like we keep getting like clips from like people like the cast and crew that they couldn't post before until like after the series was over. So I'm just like, that's not helping at all. Like, I love it, but like it's also like not helping me like at all, because I'm just like because it was like, it looks like they just had like such a great time filming, and really again, it's them, this being like their full like first full series as main leads. Like, that's a moment you never get back again, and they just really did a great job with these characters. So I think that's just also why I get so emotional, because they did such a great job, and I'm just really proud. So but song wise, again, thank you to the Toys for writing this song for Por, because again, I think it really touched all of our hearts with like the feelings and the emotions of someone who's like been closed off, and then like finally like accepting someone in their life that like makes them happy, and just brings like a little bit of like that spark back into like what was like a dull like emotionless like world before. So I'm just like, that, I think it's just what it is. Like, the lyrics are just so good, like in terms of like it can be relatable for anyone, like even though it is like again in a way like for like Shin writing it for Duang. Again, I feel like it's very much befitting again of TeeTee and Por's relationship as well. And then again, anyone who's like been in Shin's character's shoes in that like feeling that way. So I think we just all actively need to find, like they keep saying, like find our the Duang in our life, whether it be again like romantic, or whether it be like someone who's like or like a friend or something like that you can lean on in those moments. And I'm just like so it just makes me emotional. And then also just hearing like Por's like voice, because again, like I really did like his voice when I watched DMD Friendship season 2 the first time around, and then whenever I watched it again, I was like, oh my god, like his voice is really great. And then whenever they did give him like the Your Sky OST out, like it's just so like soothing and like soft, right? And then all the OSTs we've gotten from him so far too, like have been really great and amazing, and have really suited him really well. And it's just like getting to see like that journey again, like of him becoming this like artist and the growth of it, right? So yeah, I'm gonna watch it again because I like this song a lot, and I like the vibe of it. I wonder if like the stars are supposed to reference like the like, him talking about how he liked like the lights, like the waves or ocean of lights. Also just like the piano too, like. it's really him just smiling this entire like could not be
เพราะ
me like
ใจโดนทำร้ายทุกทีฉันเลยต้องเก็บใจอยู่ทุกทีเจ้าใจเริ่มจา
just like the ambience of this all
รัก
too
ษาไม่หายแต่โลกทั้งใบกลับเปลี่ยนไปเมื่อฉันได้พบเธอทันใดเปลี่ยนให้ฉันมีความรู้สึกอีกครั้งขอบคุณวันนี้ที่เธอเคียงข้างฉัน
he's like wait that flower like holding his place for TeeTee I
คุณ
think
ดาว
it's
ฟ้า
there
นับร้อยพันที่ทำให้ฉันและเธอได้พบ
oh that's what there's stars okay it's like a guide for okay gotcha so see they saying like it's fate or like destiny
ที่มีเธอฉันมีความสุขเธอเปลี่ยนให้ทุกลมหายใจให้ในทุกวันมีแรงก้าวไปจากนี้ไม่กลัวอะไรแค่ฉันและเธอกอดกันไว้แค่รอวันนี้มันนานแสนนานคำตอบคำเดียวที่ใจต้องการก็คือเธอก็คือเธอ
how that built up with like the piano like again and then this is what I like really loved about it like the little kind of like nod to like the flashbacks that they both had in the finale it's very much giving again like the Ost for Your Sky where they're outside
เปลี่ยนให้ฉันมีความรู้สึกอีกครั้งขอบคุณวันนี้ที่เธอเคียงข้างฉันจากนี้ไปจนชั่วนิรันดร์ขอบคุณดาวบนฟ้านับร้อยพันที่ทำให้ฉันและเธอได้รัก
basically like also like the whole function like dynamic of the whole flowers and then not wanting that from like his parents and want actually someone there and that's what Duang was to Shin you know really just them like messing around for me like just being natural I think that's what I really like too
เธอคือหัวใจที่ฉันขาดหายไป
TeeTee all these little pictures though are so cute yeah that's it like yeah just I think they couldn't have had like also thank you for like the makeup and hairstylist because and the person who just dressed them because they look great but yeah I don't think I could have like it's like I like that they ended off the last OST for the series with this song because again it's again summing up the entirety of the whole show because again it's like Shin coming like you know finally you know resolving that or like that part of him like and opening up and you know finally like closing that chapter of his life and then kind of moving forward with Duang so I'm just like if I keep talking about this I'm gonna end up crying I'm like oh, God Lord but yeah so I really liked it I really enjoyed it I think it definitely gets you in your feels it could be like I feel like I think it could be it's like bittersweet I would say like it's very bittersweet the song because I think I just associate it with like the ending of them two like the ending of the episode like of the series so that's why I'm like it's very bittersweet even though it's supposed to be like more of like kind of like reminiscing or kind of like oh you know an overlook or looking over like the entirety of like the process of you know him getting to know Duang and like Duang completely like changing or not completely changing but like opening like his like world to this new like feeling these new feelings and the like you know going back to like what he used to be like you know so it's like again very much like a new light in his life and I love how they just like they did how the lyrics say like oh like it's like all the stars like have aligned to guide you to me or you or guide me to you So I like how they use like those like star, like little star banners or whatever you want to call it, and threw them like basically around everywhere. And it's basically again like a pathway to Por here or to Shin. And yeah, it's like basically saying like again like fate or like destiny was like had that already in line for those two. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel about like for them being a ship, like a pairing together, because again they didn't, we already knew like they how they met and everything. We heard the story about that before they or after they got together as a pair. But it really is like, oh, like crazy that both of them had like the same kind of goal or had both like the similar interests. So that was also like a way for them to like bond and like get to know each other better, and like kind of, oh, like this is like I wouldn't mind choosing you or like being with you as a pair or partner, because again like it was like literally within one episode where everyone was already like, because of their chemistry with how they acted in the acting challenge for season 2, right? So I don't even think they expected it, or I don't know, we say that, but like I feel like TeeTee already was actively, we all feel like TeeTee was already actively like had his eye on Por, just from like also episode like 2 of it, where the older gens ended up coming into the episode and he was like, oh, he immediately went to Peepor, and I was just like, or he immediately went to him, and I'm just like, so you already kind of had your eye on him a little bit there. So but it's still kind of, I would still kind of say it was like kind of like fate or like destiny in a way, because they didn't know how it was gonna work, how it ended up working, and everyone was gonna end up like falling for them and like their dynamic together. Because yeah, we honestly didn't know. Like I thought they were cute, right? Or I thought it was cute, and then like again the chemistry test really helped create like whatever, however P class says, it's like a magic moment that you're like, oh, like wait a minute, this is really great, like this works perfectly well, but yeah, so I think it's just how I feel about the song as well. It just ties in with both ways, and yeah, it just makes me very happy and very like again very bittersweet, because again we get to see like the growth from Before and his like vocals, and also just the end. It's just also like them being in a good place, like starting off like their new journey together, and again closing that chapter that was and is Duang Kapta or Duang With You. So I'm just like I'm like already so that's gonna be the ending for this. But again there is still episodes 12s like behind the scenes that I will be doing reactions for, and that'll be the last thing, I'm assuming. I don't think there's gonna be any more content for Done With You, Don't Kata, or I don't know, we'll see what happens. I think that's gonna be it though. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna be like sad whenever that happens, or whenever I see like the finale, because again I was already like crying my eyes out for that and have been crying my eyes out since Saturday. So but yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and yeah, just keep supporting the boys and the cast and all of the crew that helped create Duang With You and Dog Kapta, and I shall see y'all in the next one.